This is Aisha and welcome to our 53rd Kotlin tutorial, and in this tutorial I'll be talking about the visibility modifiers in Kotlin programming language. So visibility modifiers are also called the access modifiers, which are used to define the scope of variables, functions, objects, constructors, etc. For example, your variable is accessible from here or not. The access modifiers or the visibility modifiers are actually used to define that who can access the properties and the data members or the objects, constructors, etc. Now, access modifiers are not only used with classes, but you can also use them with the objects, with the constructors, interfaces, functions, properties of the classes, and etc. Then in Kotlin programming language, we have four visibility or the access modifiers. The first one is the private, then we have public, then internal, and then protected. So this private data member will be only visible to the function or the class where it is declared. Then we have public. So this public modifier is used when you want to access the variable from anywhere in the program. And then we have internal modifier. So internal modifier is when you use internal modifier with any variable or function, then this variable or function will be visible to set of files or a module in which you are working. Then we have protected. So this protected modifier is used with inheritance when you have parent classes and child classes inherited from the parent classes, and when you are creating a variable in the parent class and you want to override that variable in the child class, and you use this protected member. And when this protected member is used, then the variable is only visible to the child class and the parent class. Then now here we have a program. I have created a parent class and a child class inherited from this parent class. So inside this parent class, I have declared variables and a function using the access modifiers. So when you do not use any access modifier, then the variable will be public by default. And if you write here public, or if you write nothing, then it will be same. So now I'm going to remove this for now. So now this x variable is public, so it means that it can be accessed from anywhere in the program. So here in the main function, I have created two objects, parent of the parent class and the child class. Now I can use the object p of the parent class to access the data member x. So here you can see that there is no error. If I write p of x equals 23, here the value of x equals 10, and if I write p of x equals p dot x equals 23, then there will be no error. This is because x is a public variable and it can be accessed from anywhere in the program. Then we have private variable. So private variable y means that this variable cannot be accessed from anywhere in the program. If I write p dot y equals any value, for example 2, then you can see y is underlined. So we have an error here that y is private and it cannot be accessed from the main function. So now let's remove. Okay, then we have protected. So if I write p dot z equals any value, for example 34, so now I'll get an error. You can see here, this is because z is a protected member and it can only be visible to the parent class and the child class. Then we have internal. So this internal is visible here because we are in the same file. P is internal and I can write 89, then there is no error. Again, this function is protected function, and I cannot access this protected function from anywhere in the program instead of parent or the child class. So guys, that's it for this tutorial. Thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.